Good morning. I'm here in beautiful Prospect Park near my apartment, and I have a concert tonight. And the thought occurred to me to make a video on how to prepare for a performance, whether it's a recital or an audition. So much goes into the technical aspect, the playing with a metronome, practicing with a metronome, using dotted rhythms, etc. Not a lot gets talked about regarding the psychology of performances and what to do the day of, what to avoid the day of. I'm going to get into that. These are things that I did not learn in my younger years studying with a piano teacher. I only learned from my professor at a university. So, first of all, regarding the memorization, playing from beginning to end from memory is not enough. If you're able to play from beginning to end from memory, you still can have memory slips. So one of the things that I do is I'll show you the score of what I'm going to be playing tonight. I have the numbers written. So here's one particular nasty section. I have 1 through 15. Every measure is numbered, and then I roll a die that has that many numbers on it, and I have to play that number section, that measure number, from memory. So you learn the music out of sequence, and it really creates a steel mind as far as the memory goes. So I'll do that at a very slow tempo on the metronome, and I'll speed it up. Then I'll put the die away, and I'll play odd numbers only going backwards, even numbers going forwards. If it's like 1 and 8, 2 and 9, 3 and 10, etc. I'll do all kinds of different things just to ensure that I can do that at any tempo, at any place. So if I have a memory slip, I can immediately go to the number that I'm at. So the memorization is crucial. I will also do the same thing mentally away from the piano, which is what I'm doing here at the park. I have to do the same thing from memory, and so I'll close my eyes and I will feel the correct notes. I will also do the same thing with the music on the paper. I will have to recreate that measure number on paper. So it might seem a little extreme, but I will not have a memory slip tonight. Okay, now let's talk about the day of the concert. I'm not going to get into the technical practicing or anything. Those are separate issues. But the day of is a crucial day, and we need to treat ourselves like athletes. I took a semester of sports psychology to understand the mindset of a well-trained athlete, because it's almost identical to a performing musician. So first of all, get plenty of sleep. I slept for 10 hours last night, and I feel energized and great. Eat well. Now regarding eating, you don't want to eat so much that you feel sluggish at the performance, but you want to eat enough so that you have the nutrients. So eat high protein 2 hours before the performance. For most people, and metabolisms, that's what I do. So I will go and get like a burrito bowl at Chipotle at 6 o'clock. The performance is at 8, and then that way I have enough nutrients, and at the same time I'm not sluggish. Also, do things that make you feel good. Go for a walk at the park. Go get a coffee at your favorite coffee house. I had sushi for lunch and some tea, and if you get exercise. Exercise is great for the mind and the body. And then also, you want to avoid, you can practice the day of the performance, but don't run through the entire piece that you're playing. Before I went to university, I used to give recitals, and I would practice excessively the day of the performance,
and run through the entire piece, and oftentimes would have huge mistakes or memory slips. Now there's something odd, and it's hard to put into words exactly what is going on, but when you run through a piece successfully, that's it. You're not likely to recreate that experience the next time because you've put all of your energy into the performance. So you can practice sections of the piece, but do not go from beginning to end the day of a performance. That can really derail your success. Okay, so those are some tips that I have, and if you have a recital coming up, good luck to you. One other thing. So there was a sports psychologist who did a series of studies on people's mindsets and the terminology that they use before an exam or before a performance. So whether it was a singer taking an accuracy test or students taking a math exam. There were 3 different tests given. I don't remember the third, but I think it was a spelling test. Anyway, so one group was told to use terminology like I'm nervous, I'm anxious, etc. And then another group was told to use I'm excited. They're almost exactly the same chemically in the body, but the way that you talk about it, about your experience, can have a huge impact. And so there was an enormous difference in the success of the students who said I am nervous or anxious versus those that said I'm excited. The ones that said I'm excited performed much better. So change the way that you talk about it the day of the performance. Say I'm excited instead of I'm nervous. Okay, I hope these things helped, and I will see you next time.